If you're suffering right now, and you think that and you think that they got away with all the things they done to you, vile things, indescribable things, inhumane things. They're not getting away with it. They're suffering now. And it's just the beginning of their suffering. B, God's justice is way better than any human justice can be. Way better. Because you don't need evidence. He saw it all. He was present for it all. As it was happening. And he knew it was going to happen before you knew it was happening. Now, I ain't gonna lie, be very transparent here. Because I'm an honest person. And I'd be lying if I didn't say I wanted the death chair for them. Okay? In anger, of course. And the fact that they had no care in the world about it, thought it was funny. Yeah, that made me mad too. But the things that God shows me that's going to happen to them, that they have no idea about, it's satisfactory to me. It almost made me feel sorry for them, but not quite. Not quite at all. Beloved, they're going to know suffering. And let me mention this. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You know how they made you suffer, right? You remember that pain, that loneliness, and the ridicule, and people pointing fingers and laughing at you and doing all that. Imagine it being 10 times worse. I don't think we ever look at that when we say like 7 times or 10 times worse. Imagine that happening 10 more times. 10 more times. And the weight of all of that, the grief, the pain, the embarrassment, the being taken advantage of, all of that 10 times over. It might be more than 10 times over. Whatever God decides, we know the end of it is death, right? Death is that's the death part itself. Death is fleeting. It's neither here or there. Okay, our soul, our spirit soul lives on, right? It doesn't die. That is the cherry on top. So they're gonna suffer a massive great deal. They're gonna know suffering like nobody knows suffering except for Christ. They're going to suffer. Their families are gonna suffer. The people connected to them that help them do these things are going to suffer the same as them, if not more than them, because they went along with it. And hell being the final stop, where their suffering will begin for an eternity. And it will be not to even be compared with the suffering they had on this earth. Not even a little bit. Can't compare. Spiritual suffering, as you know, is horrible. Horrible. Because nobody can see it. So, they may be still putting on a smiley face for people right now. Okay? But believe me, after a while, they're not going to be able to, because their life is going to show it if it isn't already happening now. I stopped looking in on them in spirit. I stopped looking in on. I don't care. I don't even care what they're going through right now. I know my Father has it covered 24/7. They get no moment of peace, not one damn second of peace do they get. While the sinful things that they loved so much, now they're stuck in a repetitive, even more of a repetitive, heavy, heavy repetitive cycle in those same things. Except now those same things are being done to them. And they're dying slowly, while having to watch you get better every day, look finer every day, be blessed every day. That's a part of their suffering. The one that they hate so much and they couldn't be genuine with, or support, or love. See, they don't believe that you reap what you sow. And all they've sown is jealousy, hate, bitterness, strife, greed, malice, deceitfulness, wickedness. Rape, molestation, murder, attempted murder, because we ain't die. There will always continue to be a waterfall of hell in their lives, while no doors are opening for them but shutting. Okay? The people they with even want us now are watching us now more than they're even paying attention to them. They themselves want us back but can't have us. Their families don't love them. That's been always. There's no people that are genuine around them, not even their own damn siblings. They're secretly and publicly hated by others, while they still have to try to put on this fake facade. What's worse than acting one way when knowing on the inside that you are nothing of the sort but a fake and a fraud and weak and a child who has no form of intelligence whatsoever? So, beloved, I know it might hurt right now, depending on what part, what stage of your healing you're in. But I guarantee you it gets better. You'll have days, you will, but just think back to how miserable their lives are and will be until the day they die. And then, after that, the real hell begins. And you will not be there. You will be with our Father. All right? Plus, you got a husband waiting for you or a wife. Or if you don't want to get married, you got a best friend closer than a brother that's going to stick to you, or a sister that's going to stick to you. That's going to protect you when you're not around. Protect your name. Who's going to do the same when you are around? Why take garbage in exchange for gold? These people are trash. They belong in the trash. Let's just call it what it is. All right? Trash. And that's where they belong. In the gutter rats. Right? who you know what I'm saying? And that's what they surround themselves with. Can't help it. You are birds of a feather flock together. So cheer up. All right? It gets better by the day. I promise it does. The further you get away, the more the Lord elevates you, it's the further you get away. And you'll be way up here while they are way down here. Or down there. It's my dog making noise in her sleep. I don't know what she's doing. Running, playing something. But you'll be alright. Okay? Alright. Love you, beloved. Alright? Be alright. Alright, I'll talk to you later.